Hey guys, welcome to Vlogmas Day 5. It is the 5th day of Vlogmas. Dun, 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 5 golden updates.
That's funny.
We're gonna update everyone.
Yeah, we're gonna give you guys just like a quick life update, where we are, where we're going, and all of this other stuff. Because if you asked us at the beginning of 2020, and I say this all the time, we did not think that we would be here. We didn't think that we would be celebrating Christmas in Ohio. We didn't think that we would spend the majority of the year in our house. But that ended up being the situation for 2020.
And you're probably somewhere similar as well. So, hey, welcome to the club. You're not alone.
So, number 1 is the house. So, I have simplified our house quite a bit. Not to the point of necessarily minimalism, but we definitely have less stuff.
And it's definitely like faster to clean, faster to organize, faster to do laundry, everything.
I personally love like the way that we're living in our house, because it's not only is it simple, but it's also manageable.
Mm-hmm.
So if you think about all the inventory you have in your house, all the clothes, all the toys, all the things, like it's actually like I found happiness living with less.
Yeah. We were just talking in one of my dad groups today, the things you own you, and all the responsibilities. If you're going to have the thing, then you got to maintain the thing. And then there's all this trickle down stuff.
Number 2 is we're not traveling.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I don't know if we even have plans to travel, and I feel like that's okay.
Well, there may be some ideas kicking around about relocating while we're quarantining somewhere slightly warmer and beachier.
Yes.
And that's a work in progress. We haven't picked out dates quite yet. So that's still, we're feeling that out. Where we can go and we can quarantine for a set period of time. We can have all of our family with us.
So what we want to do is we do want to still travel and bring you guys along with us, but we also want to be very respectful of other states' quarantine laws and just the rules and things that are in effect and in placement, not only for our safety, but just for everybody else's.
Also being careful who we socialize with, how much exposure, how often, how big our social circle is.
I think that we're just doing the best that we can with the rules and the guidelines that are in place while still being respectful of others.
Right. And that's really, I think, the best way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or we wouldn't do it that way. Duh.
It's true. Okay, update number 3. We're fostering a cat.
We are. We are. This was unexpected. Now, normally a cat chooses you. This cat did not choose us. And she came to us with ear mites and worms and fleas, and we got her all checked out, and she was kind of maybe had a kitty cold. She's doing a lot better now, and we are slowly introducing her to the other 3. And, you know, it's a slow process for socialization and getting them positive associations with each other versus territory, making sure we have vertical space. We have places for them to de-stress. We have new catnip toys. So we're doing the things, and she's got a safe spot in the back of the house the other cats aren't allowed to go to, so she has a place she can run and go be safe and get away. There's a Merlin, but and so, you know, she's out right now, and we're not going to keep this cat because
cats are so hard. And the thing is, when you have a good mix of cats, or that sounds crazy, when you have a good mix of nuts, when you have a good mix of cats, like introducing a new cat is very difficult because the whole pecking order has to reorganize.
It's a growth process for the cats because they're all different and they've learned to tolerate each other, get along with each other. And then you add this new cat and she's trying to like, where do I go? And she literally was rescued from the street. And probably she's going to go with somebody else. So she'll have a different social situation where she'll be an only cat, which probably seems to be best for her.
Yeah, we're not taking this cat. I don't want a 4th cat.
We're simplifying.
I didn't really want a 3rd cat.
We're simplifying.
Like,
she picked us.
The universe gave us a cat. So, like, who am I to deny the universe? I don't believe that the universe gave us this cat. I believe that she will go back with her owner person.
Right.
When, fun fact, her owner person actually rescued her
from college in another
state, and she can't go back to college until like the 2nd week of January. So, I mean, this is genuinely...
And couldn't stay with where she's at right now because of... Yes.
Update number 4 is that we got our house refinanced and we got it reappraised, and...
It went up a whole bunch. Like, it was surprising because where we've got it and where it is now, it's like, oh, hey, that's nice. That's a nice, healthy little piece of growth. maybe we could consider selling and getting into a condo.
So kind of the thought process. First piece of real estate that we both have owned.
Yes.
The house is appraising for a good chunk more than we bought it for, plus a good chunk more than we've put into it.
Right.
And we're kind of at this place where, yes, we want to travel more, we want to simplify more, so does it make sense to sell the house and maybe get a condo? So that way we do not have to worry about outdoor maintenance and mowing the grass and who's on first, and
it simplifies some operational stuff, and it gives us, we have a home base, and we can move out and travel and do all these different things. The cats have a place for stability. That's actually not a bad idea. She offered that last night. She's like, what about a condo? And I'm like, well, or we are considering take this house, move it into a condo, possibly change our living situation. So that's something on the table we're discussing.
Okay, so we've updated you a little bit, just living more simply, but more I think this is the biggest one. But update number 5 is
just dealing with the martial arts school and the brick and mortar business, because
yes.
I love teaching and the management and the sales, and with COVID and families are scared and enrollments are down, and we've really got to have some hard conversations this month to come to some clarity, because our lease is up in 2 months at the end of February. Are we moving? Are we relocating? Are we closing? What are we doing? We have to get to clarity on that, and that's where I'm going to talk with my instructor and my support team there in the larger Kung Fu family to what is the best thing with integrity to serve our family, to serve the Kung Fu family, to serve our students.
Right.
Because I'm all about the win-win. How do we make this good for everybody so they're getting the best possible experience, and my family's getting the best possible experience, right? It's got to be something attainable, and it's got to be sustainable. It's got to be ecological for everyone. It's got to work. We got to live together and make this.
It's been a decision that we've been struggling with for over almost a year now, to be 100% honest, because at the beginning of 2020, we knew that we were going to be traveling more. So we started to take the steps to hire on additional staff members, start transitioning over to the school, but then Corona happened, and because of
people's priorities shifted, and that's why it hasn't been just do this or do that and be done with it. It's there's a lot of moving parts to consider,
and I think that we're both taking it very seriously.
It is.
So
I've been doing this for 25 years, so yeah, it's a serious decision one way or the other.
So unfortunately, that's not something that we really decided on.
As of this moment.
So let's go ahead and wrap this up.
It's been a year of change and transition across the planet. We've all had things to deal with. And we're just sharing a little bit of insight. And even through all of the craziness and the chaos and all of it, still able to laugh, love, create positive memories, share in great experiences. Share it with you guys too. Just the light, there is light at the end of the tunnel. It's not an oncoming train. It really is a bright future, and it's coming at us, and it's gonna happen. And it's up to us to create it. Us as a couple, as a family, as a community, as a country, as a world. It's up to us to choose the story we wanna tell and focus on. And so we're sharing a slice of our life with you because we wanna give you examples of there is good stuff going on.
There is. And you even said it during Thanksgiving, during your whole gratitude thing. You were like, our marriage is stronger. And not because we've had to have crazy trials and tribulations. It's wow, we're getting through a pandemic together. That's dope.
Up top, yo!
Yeah.
Bam!
The only thing left to do is a world war.
Don't throw that out there. No. We haven't had the season finale of 2020 yet. Don't do that. The universe does not need suggestions. I love you. Oh boy. It's the final boss of 2020. Oh, monkey farts.
Thank you guys so much for chatting with us today.
Make sure you smash the like and subscribe button. Turn on the bell for notifications. So until tomorrow, bye.